Hi, this is part of the series of videos where we are talking about CAT 2023 Quant Slot 2 solutions. The paper was supposed to be tough, but there were always easy sums and difficult sums in the paper. Also, there are different approaches to solve different questions. So we're looking at approaches of how to solve things faster. Look at the approach, see if you understand it, great, and then apply it to different kind of sums. If you can apply that, you will really be fast in the exam. Log. Now, in this kind of sum, it is normally to solve. I mean, you cannot substitute value because you don't know the answer. It's a theta question. But you can solve it. I mean, if you look at this part, I mean, let's look at 0.008. I'm just solving part. Is nothing but 0.2 the whole cube. Okay, 0.2 is nothing but 1 upon 5. I'm doing 5 because 25 is 5 square, which is 5 raised to minus 1 cube, which is 5 raised to minus 3. If we substitute out here, this becomes log of 25 is 5 square. This is 5 raised to minus 3 will come in denominator. Right? X same base, right? So you can use the formula of log of a to the base c, log of b to the base c is log of a to the base b. That's what we use out here. So once you get this, okay, you can take 2n minus 3 outside. So 2 upon minus 3 is log of 5 to the base 5, which will become 2 upon minus 3, or minus 2 upon 3, because log 5 to the base 5 is 1. Solving this now, substituting out here, you get log root 3x minus 2 upon 3 is equal to 16 upon 3. Log x to the base root 3 is equal to 16 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3, which is 18 upon 3, which is 6. So x becomes root 3 power 6. Root 3 is 3 raised to half power 6, or 3 cube. I'm making it 3 because we require the base 3 out here, therefore I'm making it in the power of 3. Now substitute out here. So substitute out here, log to the base 3, 3x square is 3 power cube square. With log to the base 3, 3 raised to 1 into 3 raised to 6. Log to the base 3, 3 raised to 7 will give you 7 as the answer. So answer is 7. Solving normal log, substitute the formulas of log. If you are comfortable with the formulas of log, you should be able to get the answer. Only key out here was 0.008. You have to convert to 5 raised to minus 3. If you convert that, then your other part is okay. Price of precious stone. And this is more of maxima minima sum. So you need to break it up into maxima minima. Normally maxima minima happens in extreme cases. So what are the extreme cases? 18. Maxima will happen, you're talking about square of the weight. Maxima square of the weight will happen when the weight is high. When you want a very high weight, the rest of the weight should be low. So if I look at maxima, the rest of the weight, lowest weight can be 1, 2 and 3. So maximum weight will be 12. 12 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 18. Okay. If I want to maximize something, I have to minimize something else, everything else. So I want to maximize one weight because square will be higher for a higher number. So I want a higher weight. I want a stone with a higher weight. So rest of the weights has to be lower. So lower will be 1, 2, 3, the lowest possible. So highest will be 12. Okay, because each having distinct integer weight. Now it is weight based on square. If you look at square, this is 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 12 square is 144. If you add this, the total becomes 158. This is the cost, proportion. The cost is proportion to 158. 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 144. Now for lowest weight, they have to be close to each other. Now close to each other means average 18 upon 4 is 4.5, so around 4.5. Which will be 3, 4, 5 and 6. Average is 4.5. For the closest, it should be as low as possible. So 3, 4, 5, 6 is the close value to each other. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36. So we add it up, right? This 16 plus 9, 25, 25 plus 25, 50 plus 36 is 86. Okay, now let's say this cost is 158x, this cost is 86x. So difference 158x minus 86x, the cost becomes 2,88,000. Okay. So if you look at 72x is 2,88,000. So x will be equal to 2,88,000 upon 72, which is 4,000. Now, if the weight is 18, one diamond, it is proportion to 18 square, which is 324x, which is 324 into 4,000. We'll get 1,296,000. A option. That will be the answer. So, key is to break it up into maxima and minima. If you know how to break it up into maxima and minima, to get a maximum value, you have to minimize remaining values. To get minima in this case, all the values has to be close to each other. If you get that concept, then you can solve. White shirts, okay, price 1,000, price 1,125. Here again there is a maximum minima concept. The reason this paper was really tough because there's so many questions on maximum minima, and students do find the concept of maximum minima a little tough. But anyway, let's look at this. If I assume the cost price, average cost price is, let's say, 100x. Okay, I'm marking up by 25x mark price, fixed mark price, which is 25% higher. So 125x. And I'm giving a discount of 10%. So 10% of 125x is 12.5x. Just put a point to the left, 12.5. So 112.5 is the selling price. So profit becomes 12.5x, right? 12.5%. So if 12.5x stands for 51,000, then the total cost price 100x stands for how much? Look at 12.5 to 100 is 8 times. So this also will be 8 times. That means this cost will be 408,000. Okay. If 12.5x stands for 51,000, the profit is 51,000. The cost, which is 100x, stands for how much? You cross multiply, you will get 4,08,000. Now, technically, 1,000 into white shirt plus 1,125 into blue shirt should give you total cost of 4,08,000. If I want maximum number of shirts, I should have high number of white shirts because the cost is lower. The cost is lower, that means I need high value of white shirts and low value of blue shirts. Right? Because lower cost, if I buy more number of low cost, the number of items will be more. Now, this is ending in 1,000. The answer also is ending in 1,000. So this should end in 1,000 as well, which is only possible into 8. The minimum value is into 8. When you multiply into 8, it becomes 1,000, ending in 1,000. So it becomes 9,000. 8 shirts. Which means the remaining shirts which I buy, 4,08,000 minus 9,000, which is 3,99,000. I'll buy of 1,000 white shirts. Number of shirts I'll buy is 399 shirts. So 399 shirts plus 8 shirts will give you 407 shirts total. That will be the answer. Right? Finally, profit 12.5x. 12.5x stands for 51,000. So 100x stands for 4,08,000. And now this 4,08,000 is sum of white shirts and blue shirts. You want more white shirts and less blue shirts. Minimum blue shirt has to be 8 because this has to end in 1,000. Because here is 1,000, answer is in 1,000, so this has to be in 1,000. Based on that, then calculate to get the answer. 96. So here they said ABP, APQ and AQCD is in GP. And this is 4 times. So if this is 1, now this is X, let's say, this is 4X. For a GP, this has to be 2X. X, 2X, 4X area. Okay, this is 4 times the area and this is in geometric progression. So it has to be X, 2X, 4X, double and double. Now if I look at the triangle, you can draw and check out if you want. But if I look at triangle ABP to APQ, okay, area will be half. I mean, if you look at A, B, C, D, and P and Q are 2 points on P is here, Q is here, okay, and this is 9, this whole thing is 6. So area of ABP, if you look at it, is half into 9 into BP. And APQ is half into 9 into PQ. Because height is same, both triangles, base is BP and PQ. Half and 9 gets cancelled. So ratio of area is BP is to PQ, which we know is 1:2. Okay, we know the ratio is 1:2. Now look at the option where you get 1:2. Except A option, all the 3 options are 1:2 area ratio for BP and PQ. I'm taking this as 1, I'm taking this as 2. Okay. Now, area of the last triangle, that parallelogram, which is the trapezium which is there, is nothing but half into sum of parallel sides QC plus AD into height 9. So half and 9 will get cancelled here also. Half into 9 into QC plus AD. Half and 9 will get cancelled. So you will get QC plus AD as 4. Okay. Now let's QC be. What is AD? AD is 3 plus QC. Okay, AD is C. So we say QC plus 3 plus QC. Because AD is nothing but 3 plus this QC because of rectangle. Okay, these two lines are equal. And 3 will be equal to 3. Is equal to 4. So 2QC is equal to 1. You will get QC as 0.5. So ratio you get it as 1 is to 2 is to 0.5, which is nothing but 2 is to 4 is to 1. You'll get the answer as C option. Okay. Basically finding ratios, cancelling the common part, half into 9 height, and you will get the answer. The other way is by approaching faster way, but this is a simpler way to understand at least for now. This maybe it's easier to draw and check out. So I want y-axis bounded by, which means x is 0 and x is 5. Bounded by x is 0, x is 5. And this is straight lines. X minus 5 there, it will turn at 5, but it's 5. So first put x is 0 and check out. If I put x is 0 out here, what do I get? I get minus y, which is same as y. Okay, minus of minus 5 equal to 2. Or basically minus 5, absolute value is same as y. This will become, you can say minus 5 equal to 2. So it will become 2 plus 5, which is 7. Which means the value of y will be plus 7 or minus 7 when x is 0. When x is 0, value of y will be plus 7 or minus 7. Now put x as 5 and check out. So you get 5 minus y minus 5 minus 5 equal to 2. Which is 5 minus y equal to 2. Which is 5 minus y equal to plus 2 or 5 minus y equal to minus 2. From that you will get y equal to 3 or y equal to 7. So it's y at 3 and y at 7. To draw it's straight lines, all are straight lines because linear equations, and turning at 5. The trapezium. Trapezium is half into sum of parallel sides. So this is 14. Remember this whole length from 7 to minus 7 is 14. And from 7 to 3 is 4. Sum of parallel sides into height. Height will be here 5. 18 divided by 2, 9. 9 5 is 45 will be the answer. The answer will be 45 for this case. Right? Just draw, find out the value at x equal to 0 and x equal to 5. You get the points. You realize it's the trapezium. It's a trapezium. Find the area. You will get the answer. Half into sum of parallel sides into heights. Hope this is clear. So we looked at different sums regarding how to solve, how to approach. Look at sums, look at a solution, and then try to implement this in different type of questions. Thank you.